keeping the bottom flat. And I open it up just wide enough for my hand to put in. Run at full speed, put a little water in there. Now I'm going to use this longest finger with these fingers piggybacked over it. And I push down, use the flat part of the finger, not the vertical. Keep it as flat as you can. And then we come across to the middle. This finger is on top of that bump. I come across to the middle, squeezing it down, extra clay peels off parts of the fingers. If you hold them vertically, they'll gouge the clay and make a dent. So we want that to be flat. Now, how thick should this be across here after we compressed it?
3/8.
3/4 before we start.
Oh,
Now, it can be whatever thickness you want, but remember you're going to match the wall with whatever thickness I have here. So if this is 1/2 inch, then I know that the wall should be 1/2 inch. If we're matching. Okay, so that's good.
I like the terracotta in the stove
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Lee, is that terracotta beadless or stone or mixed together?
This is a Pendleton red stoneware mixed with a white stoneware.
I really like it.
So now,
With a chocolate.
we've been going full speed to this point. Now we're slowing down to 1/2 speed. When you rock back on the heel of your shoe, rock back, don't tap it with your toe, because you'll never get it quite the right speed. Just put pressure on it and tip back till it's 1/2 speed. Okay, about like that. Now, that slugs the water, irrigates it, and it gets too much. Squeeze the sponge till the water comes to the surface. Put a layer there, a layer out here. Now look at this, it's donut shape, because when I pulled that out, it made a donut. I can take my hand and just cup over the donut like that, grab it, hold my thumb steady, and then I'm going to raise that hand up to get rid of the donut. See that? So that just straightened the wall and got rid of the donut. It also raised it by about 1 inch. Look what it did. It brought the clay from the inside and the outside up, and it made a dish on the top. I don't want that. So I put a little water on it. I squeeze down with this index finger, and that squashes it flat. This thumb and finger, don't let that get wider. It wants to when I push down, but it can't because I'm holding it in that position. Okay, now, I'm ready to actually pull this. So I squeeze my sponge till the water comes to the surface, put a little water there, a little water here. I lean over the top of this with my arms against my ribs. That keeps them steady. Then I don't have motion here, I don't have motion here, I only have, no motion. So, you take these fingers and curl them, tip them down, and at 3 o'clock, straight in from the side, I hold my hand like that. This hand, everybody make a fist, drop out your first knuckle as far as you can, and then put your thumb against it. The other hand. The other hand, your other left hand. Good. See? Good. Keep your thumb on tight. Like that. Good. 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 Perfect. Okay. So, we go like that. That thumb pushing on the outside, these fingers pushing on the inside, and then I take this thumb and I set it against this hand. So now they're one unit. If somebody says to me, how thick is this table? Lee, close your eyes, and I go like this, I have no idea how far apart they are. But if I touch the thumbs and do that, now it makes sense. So touching them keeps them one unit. So I go like this, I ease up to my pot, and I make a ridge. See that?
On the inside and outside?
Inside and outside. I ease away from it. I ease away from it because I've exposed some newer clay and it's sticky now. I don't want it to be sticky, so I add a little water there, make sure it's slippery. I come back to the same position, and then all I have to do is, since they're touching, is maintain the same distance and raise my body up. It's as easy as that.
Gee, you said no motion.
Here goes. I just lift straight up, keeping them the same distance apart, all the way up and off the top. Okay?
This is going to make you sick next time. You're going to try it and be like, I hate you, Lee.
Now, at the top of every pull, it's a good idea to put this thumb and finger like this. Watch what happens. If I push down, it gets wider. it flattens, but it gets wider. If I keep my thumb and finger there and push down, it can't get wider. And so it compresses, it makes it a little more dense. Okay, now we do the same thing again. A little water down there, a little water up here. Make a ridge at the bottom with my knuckle. Push gently. Ease away. Add a little water there, water here. And we do it again. We hold on. Same distance apart.
You're so good.
Raise our hands up. And off the top.
I know.
Now, it's not a
I don't like
high,
that one.
but you know what? It's a half-inch thick. I want it to stick. But if I make it taller and thinner, it's not going to match the bond. So what do? If I take the same amount of clay, the same amount of clay on the wall, and I make it thinner, it's going to make the wall thicker, but it's also going to jump it up. So watch this. This is called collaring.